Hello, Skibbity.
Welcome back to the Skibbity podcast.
Skib podcast.
Skibbity-doo.
Yeah.
Skibbercast.
Gabba-dabba-doo. Velma.
Just straight off the bat.
Oh no, I meant Wilma, the wife of Mr. Flintstone.
Wilma? Will my nuts fit in your mouth?
Good question.
You walked into that one.
He asked the question just to be fair.
May I ask you a question?
What's that?
I already did.
No. You may not.
That's so real. Fact.
Anyhow, how's it going, lad? How's it going?
Got 1 week of uni left, bro.
Oh,
1 week
shit.
of the semester.
Does that mean Cowboy D&D in session?
That's what I was thinking. Me and not Thomas, me and Nelson were talking about it the other day.
Big Nelly,
And I
come
was
on.
like, yo, you know how shooting doesn't really work in D&D?
True.
I was like, what if I convert it to another game system? And I was thinking I could use Cyberpunk for that.
So you're gonna buy the Cyberpunk game.
I don't have to buy it.
You're
Like, I
stealing-
have
just-
it. I got it for
Alright,
free
alright.
with my copy of Cyberpunk 2077 4 years ago or whatever.
Alright. So we'll use funny cyborg system in the cowboy land.
That could work, yeah.
What's the show? Cyborg Cowboy Land?
That's called the Cowboy Bebop.
Is it?
That's Space Cowboy.
Space Cowboy
That's
show?
space. That's not like Cyberpunk. though.
Well, things are cybery in the space future.
Can you tell I don't use Netflix? What's that one Netflix show that had cyborgs and cowboys? That isn't Love, Death, and
I
Robots.
was about to say Love,
Cowboy
Death, and
Bebop
Robots.
live action.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Got the one that was
edition.
really popular before Black Mirror. Or during the same time.
Black Mirror is like 2010.
20. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, clearly way before after that. Like 2020.
Do we watch it?
No.
What was it then?
It wasn't popular enough.
For everyone.
Yay!
I was gonna say Tomorrowland. No shot.
Altered
Something Land?
Carbon.
No.
With gay.
Westworld.
Westworld.
That's
That's
not a
it.
Netflix. Yeah, no, I've seen Westworld. It's not a Netflix show.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
What was it?
I mean, kind of no one watched it.
No.
Because, no,
Huh.
yeah, so what happened was it went for 4 seasons, and I guess people stopped watching and it got cancelled.
Huh.
And then they made Fallout.
Oh.
Which
Wow.
was, I was like, yeah, Fallout, it's for the creators of Westworld. Jonathan Nolan, brother of Chris Nolan.
Alright, yeah.
Great. Westworld's such a fucking good show.
Mm.
Watch the first season, and you'll be like, this is so... My brain can't handle... It's like layers upon layers. Yeah.
Mm.
Like an onion. Yeah.
But I've been thinking more about role playing and cowboy accents, and I don't know if I want to be a badass cowboy or a short ass goofy cowboy.
You could be a cyborg cowboy.
I could be a cyborg cowboy. I'll switch between my different
Yeah.
personality matrices.
You can say, oh, I have different, bipolar chips in my head. So,
Well, you can I think the way Cyberpunk works is you can like replace cybernetics at like
Yeah.
will.
yeah.
So you can just like take out your legs, bro.
Take out my legs and walk
Or
around in
maybe
stilts.
If you have two characters, you can use the same bodies and just swap out the chips in your head, bruh.
Hmm.
But your mental stats would be different.
But would you have to carry the body around?
That's
Yes.
just you're walking in the body.
But
No, you
the
need a
other
second
body.
you said.
That's a one body. That's the
No, you
second
said
body.
yeah, you said two bodies, so you're switching between two bodies.
You can also do that.
Yeah.
That'll be
Brain
carried in
rot.
your inventory weight. You have to count.
Yeah.
yeah, you carry it on
Two
your back
two
like a
backpacks,
backpack.
one
Yeah.
on each body. Our brains have been rotted this past week by clearly one by Wilma nuts.
But yeah, we can. Yeah, if we learn the cyberpunk system, I feel like that would be more cooler for cowboy shit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. True that.
We
True
still need a
that.
session 0.
We always still need a session 0.
Online session 0 needed for this.
We can. Yeah.
Like needed, or would in person work?
Well, either is
Yeah.
fine. But I think we still need a session 0 no matter what.
We'll get that
Alright,
going.
pull up with the game, man.
I don't like organizing things. Can one of you guys do it for me?
Mm.
Alright, when are you free in the
RSVP.
next
Yeah.
future, in the near future?
Monday, Tuesday,
7 days a week.
Friday.
Monday, Tuesday, Friday.
Well, I'm kind of like, it's like technically even on days I'm busy, I probably still have free time.
Yes.
Because it's like I'll probably be busy like half the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Alright, then you
And-
gotta tell us
Yeah.
when
then
you
I'm-
want this to happen by.
Put like a message in the chat or something, and then I'll see, and then I'll
Alright,
respond.
we'll try to set something up in the next week.
Who played with us last time?
Big Nelly and Mr. Ravuri.
Okay, yeah, I know Big Nelly's down for sure.
Yeah.
None of
Yeah.
us have talked to Rivori, have we?
Nah,
Your
but I'm sure
birthday.
he's doing good.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's alright.
Yeah,
You can just, hit him up and be like, hey, pull up.
it's
or
a real
else.
interesting podcast for everyone. It's like this is what it's like planning
Dynamic.
your next session of D&D.
We spend the podcast to do it.
Yeah,
You know what?
Good time.
We're here. Let's fucking send that message now, mate.
Alright.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
mateys. Anyways, how's your week?
Oh,
been?
for the three of y'all,
yeah.
that should be good time because y'all should be all free. You need time. Why? Or is it just RMI?
It might just be RMIT.
Monash
And I don't
has
do-
SWAT facts.
I don't do exams, so
Yeah,
alright.
I just
before
write essays and
exams,
shit.
some Melbourne Uni will have exams next week.
yeah.
I guess in the next 2 weeks.
And
bro.
who knows about Deacon? I'm pretty sure one of them
We're
says
just gonna
Deacon.
just go back to the not being there to do it again.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm curious now. What's Deacon doing around this time? Deacon.
And this man's now a
Bates.
functional adult with a job. So
A malfunctional dog. What
a
did you say?
functional adult,
Oh.
not a malfunctioning
It's
dog.
not Scrappy doing
No, he's not Scrappy.
Nah,
Scrappy's
I'm
pretty
not-
functional.
Hey,
What
I've
was scrapping?
I work pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah,
full
yeah, yeah.
time. Yeah.
So
But he
Deacon
has no other commitments, so like, you can grab it.
Deacon has a
That's true.
week of study before their exam period
Yeah.
next week. So
How long is it? Is it like 14 weeks or some shit?
of yeah,
Uni?
I don't know. It's
That's long.
trimesters, something like
Oh,
that.
they do trimester?
Yeah, but different to us at SAE.
Different length.
Different lengths, different times, something like that.
Okay. Well, we'll get that up. Yeah. All right.
And if they're not studying during their study period or their SWAT fact,
Fuck
then
I mean,
Study
either
and
way,
hang out
we
with
can
us.
still do it on Discord for session 0 if you guys want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always open to that.
just send that message. Gotta
And
press
if you
it.
guys watching want to join, let us know.
Hit us up, man.
We can all play
The
D&D
merrier.
together.
In the Western world, cowboy.
Oh, I thought you meant like the Western world is in like
Yeah,
West.
but no.
none of
The
those
West, it's
Eastern
the West.
people are allowed.
Yeah, fuck y'all, then cowboys. Anyway, how's the news been? How's the news cycle? You got leaks?
I don't really have any.
Oh, you got
do I
Lego
know
leaks.
any
That's
leaks?
Is there no more developments on K vs D?
right. Drake rapped on BBL Drizzy
Really?
on his new track with the
So he's
red
owning it.
the red fella.
Red's,
I forgot
Red
that
Skull?
lady's name.
Sexy Red.
Sexy red
Oh, yeah.
fella.
Never heard of him.
I haven't listened to the track, but apparently he did have BBL Drizzy.
Damn.
Okay.
Hold on. Can we
So-
just take a brief pause? I just need to do something quickly. My boss messaged me about some dates I need to quickly. Or you guys can
Yeah,
just
yeah,
talk about
alright,
yourselves. I don't know.
Should we listen to that track?
I mean, are we going to?
Nah.
Well, I mean, no, we're not going to play it through the microphones.
No, we'll listen to it later.
Baby, I'm easy.
But basically, Drake is he's late to the party. Basically,
late.
but he could have done that like 3 weeks ago and be like and played on that.
How
but
long
nah.
has it been since Baby L Jersey? 3 weeks?
Yeah, something like that.
Probably 2 weeks, knowing by the rate of our brain rot.
Nah,
The
it's
rate
probably
of brain
3
rot exceeds the speed of time.
Okay, I'm back.
I mean, it
That's some
probably
wisdom
is
right there.
longer. Does brain rot make it faster?
Make a long time feel fast. Make
Because you're still thinking about old shit when it's already 5 weeks ahead.
My issue is I have been taking like a chill holiday inside of Stardew Valley for literally the whole week.
Yeah.
That's because you're a malfunctioning dog, dude.
Yeah, I'm a
That's right.
malfunctioning dog. So I'm like 70% of the way to perfection.
You gotta showcase your whole town.
Yeah.
Or when it's 100%.
When it's 100%. And even once I do hit 100%, I want to decorate my farm more because I've already gotten the golden clock, which costs 10 million gold, and
Gold plated.
Can you like reach the point where you've done everything in the game?
100% the game.
Yeah, can
Pretty
you 100%
much.
the game?
that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, nice.
That's what I'm trying to get.
That's like me with Assassin's Creed.
Mm.
Yeah.
So when you laugh at me for doing my Assassin's Creed bullshit, I laugh at you for playing an actual good game.
Love at you. When I played Terraria and I accidentally got the Stardew Valley Easter egg in Terraria.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, now I have to go to Stardew Valley to get the Terraria Easter egg.
Oh shit.
And that was fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
yeah. I actually do have a gaming topic. I played the new Ubisoft shooter, X-Defiant. Sort of like Smash. It's like the factions are all from other games. Like you got DedSec from Watch Dogs, the Far Cry ones from the latest Far Cry game.
Oh.
You got like
Splinter
Ghost
Cell,
Recon, Splinter Cell, and there's another division. There's no Assassin's Creed, but I assume they'll add maybe. Well, they don't use guns in Assassin's Creed, but I don't know.
Rainbow.
You shoot the hidden blade.
True, but yeah, so it's like it's like kind of like Smash in that way, but it's a shooter.
Okay.
And it's meant to be like the COD killer.
Okay.
And I've been playing it, and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of having a lot of fun in this. We should play it because that's how I enjoyed some of Velma by watching it while playing this game.
I played Stardew Valley.
No, Valve got a new shooter.
What?
I forgot the name. They're making like an Overwatch thing.
Like the Marvel
Team Fortress
thing?
3.
Not the Marvel thing. It's a new thing, I think.
Because people have been playing the Marvel thing recently. It's getting a lot
Is that by Valve?
Nah, that's like NetEase or some shit.
Yeah, okay.
But that's getting a lot of like people are going, good game, better than Overwatch.
So I've been hearing that the Valve game, people are complaining that it's shit because it's in alpha.
This looks like Valorant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Valorant Overwatch
it's called
type
Deadlock.
beat. Yeah.
I mean, the graphics just look.
It's kind of. Do you remember how I used to play on Twitch this one game, which was kind of like Val, but also a third-person one, when it's like. We might have played a couple of matches. I don't know. I used to play with Kaiden, I think.
No.
Oh fuck! What was that game called?
Maybe they
I used to play it a lot during COVID.
Killer. On PC?
No, it's more like the Valorant killer, but it didn't kill Valorant.
Oh yeah, I remember the other
Rogue
game.
Company.
Thanks.
That was the name of that game. That game, I think it's dead. But like,
but people did play a lot.
Yeah, I was one of them. I streamed, and people would watch and go, "Wow, you suck."
I was just gonna say,
yeah.
But this new game, X-Defiant, it's honestly not bad. I mean, it's free to play.
Okay.
At the start, so obviously tons of microtransactions. You can't get DedSec without either grinding a lot or buying it.
All right. Yeah.
But like core gameplay, it's kind of like COD. Like, not gonna lie, like, well, what year are we in? 2024. Like 7 years ago.
The year of our Lord.
I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you like COD from 7 years ago type vibe. But like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm like enjoying wrecking people and getting wrecked, you know?
Surely some people our age are nostalgic for 7 years ago.
That was the golden ages.
For me personally, I think the COD engine now is just like way too good. That like nothing else feels like, unless you directly copy COD's engine.
It's
like
the imperfections that is nostalgic, bruh.
No, it's not like It's not an imperfect. Like the old COD games are like fine and like it feels totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, it just feels different. Like yeah,
Different,
it's
but it's
different.
still good.
They
That what
leaked the
you're
game
saying?
code for Black Ops, and they
So
were like,
you wanna
"That's free real estate."
Oh, that's the other
Maybe.
thing we could talk about. We could talk about Black Ops.
No.
Because, the new COD this year is Black Ops 6, baby. And if you're going to ask what happened to Black Ops 5,
They
I
skipped
don't
it.
know. I guess
Like
Cold War is
window.
5, maybe. I don't know.
Man.
Must be.
But, COD 6, they did, like, a pretty cool reveal where they covered, like, Mount Rushmore or whatever with, like... like
With COD.
Justice is Blind or some sort of shit like that.
In the real Mount Rushmore?
Oh,
I don't know, and I can't confirm that. I don't think they
Shit.
did. I think they did a video, but I don't think they did for real. Unless they
Yeah.
did. If they actually did, that's pretty cool. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
that would
yeah.
be pretty cool.
I don't even remember where
And
I saw
Activision
that.
has that money. Like they would do
Yeah.
that for like a bit, right?
But despite that, my stocks ain't going up.
Oh, they're being sued or something, aren't they? So like I don't know, you know.
Nah.
Your stocks are, well, actually, your stocks are never gonna go up. They got bought by Microsoft, and Microsoft is just like plummeting right now. I think.
Curse you, Bill Gates.
Their first big release, well, like their first actually one of the main games that they were talking about for the Xbox Series X and they kept delaying was what's it called, Hellblade 2, right?
Isn't that that's out?
Yeah, it just came out, and
Yeah.
people are saying, "Wow, this game is not that good."
Sick.
It's a 5-hour long game. And I guess I don't know. This game kept getting pushed back to be like, I guess, the greatest game ever, and it's
But
I don't know.
now,
But they don't
That's
sell it at full price anyway. It's on Game Pass, but so I don't know.
that sounds exactly like an older game that eventually won Game of the Year just because people hated it on release, but figured out it aged really well.
Skyrim.
I forgot.
Cyberpunk.
Uh,
Because Cyberpunk has won
True.
a Game of the Year award for best ongoing game, I think, last year or some shit.
Yeah, who made that category? Best ongoing.
Well, it's kind of for like live service games
Yeah.
because like the logic is
Update.
updates and making because like
Yeah.
obviously if it's a game that came out 2 years ago and you didn't have that category, they would never get an award. You know.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley best ongoing game 1.6 update.
Yeah, so that game's been going for like
that probably
10
does
years or
deserve
something.
one. Not
I
gonna
don't know.
like
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft. But people have just been whatever on Minecraft now. It's
I don't know
Not,
what's
it's not
happening.
groundbreaking.
It's probably because Microsoft owns it, and fuck
Bill
Microsoft.
Gates. And that bald
Is it
guy
a hot
and
take to
Xbox.
say Minecraft isn't groundbreaking anymore?
Are you saying it's mid?
I'm saying
I've
that
said Minecraft has
they've
been all my
exhausted-
life, and I
Yes,
got
yeah.
hate for it.
Yeah,
From
'cause you're
Theo
wrong.
mainly.
Minecraft is cool and not mid.
Mining away.
Okay, but like I guess for you, Minecraft is what like Lego is to me, except I do it in
Sure,
real
yeah.
life.
Yeah, yeah.
What's
And you don't
Lego
go
to
to the
me
mines
these
in real
days?
life.
No, I wish I do though.
No, it's true.
I wish I could fly to Perth and mine in Gina Reinhardt's mine.
Do you get those ads? Those ads on Instagram?
Yeah, I get the
that are
reels.
like, yeah,
I sent one to you.
yeah. Come work in the mines. It shows like really beautiful. Like this is where you'll stay. And blah blah blah. There's like mine propaganda. Aimed
Yeah,
at,
the
like,
mining
our age of
propaganda.
People.
Because
Like you need to do this.
people know that since that mining magistrate person got fucked over by that painting,
That was Gina Reinhardt.
Yeah.
That's Gina, right?
we gotta boost people's
This was
mortality.
happening way before that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also, because like they're like, come on, mine from minimum wage,
Hey, but they'll give you beautiful house, maybe.
but you get to live here and eat and mine. And well, they're trying to sell like, oh, you can
Because
get
the children yearn for the mines.
So,
Children
so are you
into
saying
mines.
that advertising is subsidizing the people moving in with miners?
Advertising.
Well, I
is
guess it means they
subsidized.
need more workers. They need more miners, right?
And it's probably a minor.
And they want miners.
I was fishing for that.
Yeah. They don't
Well,
like
the
us.
main advertisement is they say the pay's good, but a lot of people say the pay's not that good because you get
I've heard the pay's pretty good, but the actual conditions are horrendous, right?
No,
Because
That's
you're
it's
stuck
the-
in the
always the work
mines.
conditions.
Yeah.
you're stuck in the mines. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yes. So I think they pay you decent because you probably, I don't
It's
know,
a high
anything can
risk
happen
job.
to you, bro.
Yeah, sure. And they gotta pay, and I guess to the limit of where it's legal. It's a high risk job.
Yeah.
You get your accommodation because you have to live in the middle of Western Australia somewhere. So you live in the mines.
When Mad Max probably
Mad
takes
Max.
place. I
Yeah,
don't
you live in Mad Max, basically. Furiosa. And then the leader man, instead of Chris Hemsworth, is Gina Reinhardt.
Ready,
you know.
steady, mine.
How
I'm guessing it's basically the same thing as the movie, but instead of moving like food and gas in your truck, you
Well,
move.
they did like kind of do a
iron.
sort of when they're working in the big tower thing,
Yeah.
like that. But imagine it's underground.
Let's
Yeah.
have that painter driving away on a motorcycle being chased by Gina Reinhardt in a war rig.
True.
So,
Save the painting!
I'd like to go to mine.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story. Go to
Geo
your
likes miners. All right.
You want to be
I get
like
it.
Minecraft awesome
mine.
parody.
Yeah, then I can film myself be like, Minecraft, but if it's real life, and then I show them up.
Yeah.
Or you could do
A creeper.
a
Oh,
creeper.
man.
Oh man,
Yeah, creeper blow stuck in the
a
mines.
creeper blow. I want a creeper blow. Can a creeper give head?
Damn.
A lot of creeps may be out for that.
Jagged mouth.
Damn. Radiohead moment.
I'm a creep.
Oh.
Mine.
But yeah, that's mining today. That's your weekly mining update.
Weekly mining update. I made 0.7 crypto.
Yeah.
Rest in peach, though. Rest in
Doge?
peach.
Yo, my
Rest in
stocks
peace,
have been
Doge.
going up though.
I think mine too.
Yeah, I gotta put more money into that probably.
Yeah. Put it like a set amount. Like I'm gonna put in like
I was gonna give it a full year and just see how it did
mm,
compared to how it did last year and see if my stock is actually.
going up, but it is
Going up.
going up.
But yeah, it
So
seems to
like
be.
do like a monthly thing. Like
But I don't know
put
if it's
$200 a month.
I
or
don't think
something.
it's going up as much as it was projected to go up.
Mm.
So I'm like, interesting. Maybe I should look at other options.
Do you
Should I
only have one
diversify
type of
my portfolio?
EFT fella, or do you
Yeah.
buy the other shit?
I only got the one.
Yeah, see, I buy the other shit.
But hypothetically, if my EFT makes more,
Yeah.
what's the point of having other ones other than just in case that one suddenly starts making more than this EFT? Right?
Diversify your portfolio.
But from my examination of the EFTs, the one that I'm invested in is just
Yeah.
way higher than everything else. So there's no point in diversifying. That's why I'm giving it a year. I'm going to see
All right. You
if
see if it
anything
performs.
changes.
All right. Yeah.
Because my assumption is nothing. Because I'm like the tech sector doesn't change that much.
What if
It's always
what if Elon
evolving.
Musk gets assassinated?
I still don't like. No, I'm not investing in any of his shit. I don't think.
Or you don't know what the people investing your money you invest to them will invest. Unless
Yeah,
you
they
read
do.
the
They
fine
disclose
print.
it. They
Yeah.
disclose it.
But
It's
did
like,
you read it?
Nah, I saw some. Like I read how. Like
Yeah.
I read like 10 of them because I think they invested like 100, and it's like here's 10 or
Yeah.
something. I can't remember how exactly, but it's
What
like.
if the AI robots rise up?
Well, I'm all there for it because they'll know I invested in them.
They'll be like, you are an investor. Will not kill.
Yeah.
Will not kill shareholder.
Yeah.
No, what if they're a shareholder?
The AI robot.
Well, what if they meet someone who's not a shareholder?
Exterminate. Exterminate.
It's all coming together.
That's so real.
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you one thing though. I finished watching those early Mad Max movies.
Oh.
I watched Mad Max 2, which I think is better than Mad Max 1. It's probably out of the first three, it's probably my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
did
like
not.
6 out of 10. It's kind of the closest I think there is to Fury Road in terms
Okay.
of there's a decent amount of action, and the story is kind of I don't know. I think Fury Road is better, obviously, but yeah. And then there's Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome, which is just Return of the Jedi, but Mad Max.
Shit.
Is like so. It's kind of funny. Oh, Tina Turner's in it.
Mm.
Yeah, and she's the villain. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really like those early Mad Max movies. I already kind of said that. Except I
Yeah.
do like that they're in Australia. And Mad Max 2 was decent because like They had boomerangs that
Oh,
decapitated
yeah.
people. And it made a return in I think Furiosa. I think I saw someone with one of those
Yeah.
boomerangs at one point,
Okay.
but not
I don't
using it
know.
like a boomerang. I think they
Yeah.
only like decapitated someone or something.
They
I don't know.
didn't have the budget to.
So did
Throw a
Mel Gibson
boomerang.
get a lightsaber?
No, it was like more like they met the Ewoks type beat,
Oh,
but except it was like a tribe. And I realized that Mad Max is literally just dude again. It's on, they're on
Yeah.
the sand
so
planet.
they met the Aborigine.
No, well, no, not really, because remember this is in the future, so it's just other white people,
Oh, white people.
but they kind of. I don't know. It was an interesting choice. That's all I'll say about
Yeah.
that.
Let's
I
make
like-
some quackers be the Ewoks or something. An endangered
Quack,
species, quackers. With
But they kind of
holding
did the
little
whole
spears.
Dune thing of like, oh, he's the
Lisan
Messiah.
al-Gaib.
He's the Lisan al-Gaib, right? Yeah, and then he's like, nah, bro, you got me confused with this other dude. And they're like, nah. Then he's like, fine, I'll teach you stuff. And then exactly. Just like in the movie The Fall Guy.
He is
That
the
music,
Lisan
I mean.
Did they race over the harbor bridge?
Did you guys watch the movie Mad Max Fury Road, mate?
I did not.
You did not, bro?
I'll watch it later.
After the review.
Yo, what did you think
Stick
of Mad
around
Max
for the
Fury
$1.
Road?
My first entry into the Mad Max scene.
Welcome to the scene, bro.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
welcome to the
scene.
scene.
Welcome to the Outback. I don't know. It was cool.
It's just non-stop action for 2 hours, pretty much.
Gripping.
It is gripping, right? It's so fucking
Look at them
cool.
grippers.
Oh, you know, the first movie, the roads were in Param.
Huh?
I discovered that the roads in the first movie, it was in Parramatta.
Well, it was actually also, it was a bunch of places. They shot some Melbourne Uni.
Some Broken Hill.
But like the Outback was
so
basically
Broken Hill
Sydney.
was, I think, a majority of it,
Western
right?
Sydney. or something.
Yeah, a lot of it
Before
was
the
mostly
sub-
Sydney. Yeah. Broken Hill was the main
What's
I think.
Western Melbourne outside of the suburbs?
sunshine. Oh,
Bacchus Marsh?
Geelong.
Melton?
Geelong's south.
Southwest. So like west-west. Westworld.
Well, then whatever the fuck is on the west.
Is Melton
South
suburbia?
Australia, mate.
Yeah, you have to go to fucking...
Melton's a bit.
It's pretty much right west. Straight west of Melbourne.
Oh yeah. What's in Melton?
Maybe we should go there.
Melton is like cheap residential because it's far
Oh, you
away.
can get your fucking
You
warehouse
can buy
there,
a
mate.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking moving all the way to Melton. All of our family living in the southeast.
Now then we can film our own Mad Max.
Yeah. Although, you know, the
I mean, this
population
is-
of Melton,
This is the type of franchise that make you be like, damn, we can kind of just make stuff in Australia.
minority demographics.
Yeah.
We
I
were
like,
talking, yeah, sorry.
I like how they all speak Aussie,
Yeah,
Aussie.
mate.
like real.
Yeah.
And
Get some Aussie.
except in Fury Road, I feel because what the like what's his name? Tom Hardy's putting on a what accent is? It's just a completely nothing accent. It's like
I don't
a
like
made up accent.
people trying to do accents when they're not sure what accents they're doing.
Yeah, because he's definitely not doing Australian accent. He's not doing an American
yeah.
accent. He's
I
doing
appreciate
like
that he's not doing an Australian accent.
but
Though,
he
if he
probably
can't
could
do it.
one. I reckon he could.
Yeah.
He
Like,
just
Tom Hardy's really
attempting-
good at doing like the voices and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just a bad attempt. Say.
No.
No. It's like just a weird accent. It's like a
I would say I prefer it better than hearing other Americans try to do Aussie accents.
yeah, I guess. I mean, Furiosa just speaks an American accent for the movie. Yeah.
Because she's from the land of the free.
No, her character's from Australia, but yeah.
Well, I mean, the whatever society, the character,
The green place.
yeah, the Greens.
Yeah.
The green.
But yeah, Fury Road, that movie's so fucking cool. It's literally just pretty much one car chase along this Fury Road, and it's like awesome. And like the thing that carries it to Furiosa, I love the vehicle
Truck.
because it's like compared to other like car chases and shit, this is a truck where you see everyone's doing little bits on each part of the truck and everyone's like moving it. It reminds me of I don't know. It gives me the vibe of like a co-op game where like you're in like a
Everyone needs to do their part. Yeah.
everyone's doing their part to fix things and like it's like a spaceship, bro.
Yeah.
You know how people
It's
like
like
doing the
Among
guns.
Us.
Some people are.
It's
like Among
It's
Us.
like,
yeah.
Among-
What, are we gonna talk about the Jawa thing? the Jawa thing in the Mando?
In Mando.
The Jawa big vehicle in
Is it
Mando.
a walk?
No, it's on
not
like
called a walk.
treads. It's a big.
Yeah, I know what you're
Oh,
talking
the
about.
fucking
What
yeah,
was
the Jawa mobile.
Isn't it a Sandwalker?
Sandwalker?
Yeah, something like that.
So-
Was where they keep all their stolen shit.
What did they
Yeah.
chant when they saw the egg?
The egg.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's the
yeah.
name for the egg? They're like, "Adu, adu, adu."
I don't remember.
I don't remember either,
Oh,
but I
man.
know what you're
Well,
talking
how
about.
does this
I get
relate
what you-
to our giant truck?
Because
Giant
it's
truck.
like the giant truck.
I guess.
And lots of little people moving on big truck.
I guess that's true. Yes.
Yeah. And but yeah, Fury Road. Oh, it's
This is
such a good
true.
movie.
It is very true.
Neither was I.
Was it? Wait, there was a thing.
Do they also do that
Yeah,
in
I
Fury Road? Because it's about Fury Road.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like literally just like one long
Yeah.
chase, and then it gets to like the genius like point where it's like they get to it so far, and they're like, wait, but it's just fucking salts all the way here. Fuck, we have to go all the way back. So they
They got
do
the
the
wrong
movie like in
direction.
reverse and go
Oh.
back, but like they're being chased by these
Yeah.
people, so they go right through them. And because these people came from the place at the end of Furiosa, you know how they stay at the
Yeah.
Immortan Joe's place, and it becomes abundant because she plants the seed or whatever and
Uh-huh.
whatnot. But yeah, they decide, oh, there's nothing out here, so we're gonna go back. And because everyone from Immortan Joe's place have been chasing these people along Fury Road, no one's defending the Immortan Joe's place. They just go back
Dang.
and take it.
They forgot.
Which is there's a funny little plot hole in this movie that's kind of related to that. Someone at one point says, "Yo, we can't go and deal with Chris Hemsworth because we can't leave this place undefended." But they
they
should have
did
thought
that.
of that in the future when they did the
Yeah.
movie Fury Road. Funny little thing I noticed.
I
But
guess
yeah,
they forgot that
they kind
in
of
the
forgot that in
future.
Fury Road.
But it's just so urgent.
Should we talk about Furiosa now?
Yeah,
But yeah, you
you
liked
did the
Fury.
bit.
You thought it was gripping Fury Road.
Gripping.
Oh,
Grippers.
and it's such a visual, so good. It just looks amazing. A lot of it's practical. A bit of visual effects, obviously. But like, yeah. All right, let's talk Furiosa, the prequel to Fury Road, also directed by George Miller, Australian man, set in Australia.
Man.
Georgie.
We were talking
is
about work,
Georgie's
how
name.
people. Oh, and you know Kojima, his like entire life is inspired by George Miller, bro.
His entire
Yeah,
life.
George Miller's literally Kojima's god. He posted after watching Furious, like, this is the work of my god or some shit.
Then George Miller follower.
Yeah, he's like the #1 fan.
George O.D.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Whatever.
In nail clipper.
Your nail clipper.
On the cable.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Velma reference.
But ghosts aren't real, silly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, not a lot of movies like this. I guess this isn't fantasy, but like big, like, how do you describe it? Like sci-fi epic type vibes. Can't really think of any that are set in Australia other than Mad Max. Like, I feel like this is our only one.
Yeah, 'cause,
Overwatch.
I mean, is there a map in Overwatch?
Literally
and
it's just a Mad Max inspired
Okay, yeah.
thing.
I mean, what else can you do? Can you make Australia not desert?
X-Men Apocalypse where they destroy the Opera House.
Oh, yeah?
Was that just Apocalypse? Something else shot a meteorite at the Sydney house, didn't it? The fucking the Four Horsemen, not Vin Diesel, Dave Bautista one, the Four Horsemen movie one. They killed this opera house in that one too.
I think that's like a
Yeah.
pretty common. They probably did that in the movie Pacific Rim at some point. I'm sure. I don't know.
But I suppose, the only big movie about Australia post-apocalypse is Mad Max.
Yeah, unless you count Happy Feet.
Just Australia movie
I mean,
in
the
The ice
general.
caps are melting.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Crocodile Dundee an American thing?
No, that's an Australian movie.
Okay.
That is,
But
like,
that's not the
that is like
apocalypse, is it?
the most Australian movie to
Okay.
ever be
It's
Australian.
basically Bob Catter the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but something about that related to Outback Steakhouse, which is very much Australian. American.
Because they eat steak.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also,
I have seen Crocodile Dundee though.
I've
need to
never
watch
seen a
that.
Foster's being sold in Australia. Have any of you?
Foster children.
Foster's,
Beer?
the beer.
I've seen them in some bottles.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
don't know.
But
I
not
only,
on tap.
I mostly only drink the fucking beer of Nippon.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Support
I'm
the
always
national
supporting it. Yeah.
brewery. Yeah.
I went to a place this week and they were like, "Oh, you can get like a whole jug of this beer for $15." And I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna drink my Asahi or whatever that was on
15
tap."
for a bottle.
And I
Nah,
got
good
one
tap.
pint of it, probably for the same price. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, nah.
Well,
Support your local brewers, but also
maybe
Nippon.
maybe that jug was shit. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there are some good Aussie ones. There's some good Aussie ones.
Like Ray Bay, Forex Gold. The Forex Gold's not bad actually. More.
VB is
But,
Roman numerals for 5 grade B beer.
Great Northern shit.
Stone and Wood.
That's good.
I haven't had
That's
that.
decent. It's decent. I'll
They
say
keep
it's
selling
decent.
Great Northern around here, even though shit,
Yeah. I've had one to understand it's not great.
it's like water.
What about a Furphy? Wait, no, Furphy's not Australian. Is it? It
My-
sounds Australian.
I
to
think
me, but I
it
don't
is
know.
Australian. I think it is Australian.
What's that look
Yeah.
like?
It's
Blue.
blue and white. Looks,
Oh, that's the British.
I think it's inspired
Maybe.
by British, but it might be Australian or it might be British. The only reason I think it might be British is because we had an Airbnb, our family, before COVID, and there were some British guests that came over, and they
Yeah.
only drank Furbies because it was the thing that was closest to what they were used to drinking.
Is Furphy maybe like, is that a gluten-free drink or some shit?
They probably have versions of
gluten-free
it.
oat.
Isn't there something special about Furphy that makes it different from other beer?
They're brewed in Fremantle and Geelong.
Damn, Geelong
that's
and
such a long way away.
Aussie,
yeah. But
Aussie.
I'm a true blue Queenslander. I like my Forex Gold,
Okay.
Support.
I see.
Mr. Catter and Crocodile Dundee.
I'm visiting the Furby website, and I have to put in my year of birth to join in,
Yeah.
and it automatically assumes that I'm born in the 1900s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look about it.
Oh, just because it looked at me.
Oh, yeah.
The website looked at me funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, brah.
All right.
You know,
Anyway, moving
Straight
forward in
move.
the Furiosa.
Okay,
review.
let's real Aussie, more Mad Max Aussie.
Yeah, Mad Max type beat. This film stars Anya Taylor-Joy taking over the role of Furiosa from what's her name? Charlize Theron.
Chalamet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Charlize Theron.
who I thought was fucking amazing in
Chevron.
Fury Road. Best character, which is why they got Furiosa got a movie because she was the best character in Fury Road, I reckon. But yeah, and Chris Hemsworth is the bad guy, and also a bunch of familiar faces.
Yeah.
Immortan Joe. You know Immortan? Do you know Immortan Joe?
Con Nigel.
Nah,
The white man.
But that
dude,
the bin.
Yeah, I saw him in the movie.
Yeah, he's a pretty prominent pop culture figure, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. Was there? I guess this movie's interesting because most of the Mad Max. I think I talked about this last week, but most of the Mad Max movies are kind of like not really related to each other.
Yeah.
As in, like, because it's meant to be the vibes. I think it's like kind of like campfire stories you tell, like legends
Legend.
of Mad Max, which is like Mad Max is kind of the character that doesn't say anything. He's kind of just like shows up and helps and does whatever. Yeah,
'Cause you
Oh,
know
Mad Max, mate.
and I guess
Max
this is
to Max.
interesting because this is like a movie that's directly connected to the last movie, right? 'Cause it's a
Yeah.
direct prequel. It ends with the start of the
Yeah.
first movie, actually. Yeah. So first time kind of revisiting that period. And I think even Fury Road is kind of like the most separated from the other ones because it's like a decent time jump. And it's the logic of Mad Max makes zero sense because Mad Max is still like what 40 or something, despite it having been what like I don't know 100 years, hundreds. I don't know
Since the last
wars
one.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Immortal.
immortal.
Maybe he is
True.
immortal.
Well, I think that's the vibe, right? He is immortal in a spiritual way.
Or like there's
Of
a
the
new Mad
storytelling.
Max each generation.
Yeah,
Generation thing.
he's James Bond type vibe,
Yeah.
I guess.
The name's Max.
Max.
Mad Max.
Mad.
The name's Mad Mickelson.
All right, did you like the movie?
Yeah, I like this. Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
how the characters be Furiosa, be like, going around, adapting to the changing environment. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like taking advantage of exploits and glitches in the game.
Like the
It's
haircut glitch.
The what glitch?
The haircut glitch. The
Like
shaved
the
head
haircut glitch. The hair popped off, ran away.
She adopted the Agent 47 type.
Yeah.
Tell us something your mom doesn't know. Yeah. Max.
Mad Max.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
like it?
Max.
Maximum like
Is that what you maximum?
Max.
Yeah, cool. Alright. I thought this movie was pretty good. Now, strangely enough, because I saw like reviews of it, and I'm probably my bad for looking at reviews, but like people were like, this is the best movie of the year. It has like 90% Rotten Tomatoes, all that jazz.
dang.
And people are like, oh, it's like almost as good as Fury Road, or like just about as good as Fury Road, or whatever. So I went in with the highest of expectations. And to be honest, I was kind of like, damn, this ain't as good as I thought it could have been. But maybe I was expecting like an action movie, and for the most part, this is an action movie. But it's the longest of the movies, and it's a lot of not action. But
It's
with
not like
big
action
action in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it got big action.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I was a little bit disappointed. And to be honest, I kind of like the vibe of just everyone in the Mad Max world being mysterious and no one. But this one made Furiosa like I guess a real person, which
True, with a backstory.
I guess is why people like the movie, right? People are like good fleshing out character. But for me, I was kind of like I don't know. I kind of dug the vibe that she was a mysterious
I don't know.
character in Fury Road.
Hey, we know Mystery Max now.
And I don't know, the way I feel like the world building in this wasn't really that. I don't know, because it's like it took stuff from Fury Road that, like, for example, they mentioned like Bullet Town in Fury Road.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna do some supply runs to Bullet Town, but they don't show Bullet Town. In this movie, they're like, here's Bullet Town. I'm kind of like, cool. I don't know if that was really. I don't know. I don't feel like it really expanded that much. It just showed you some things that they mentioned in the previous movie.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me a bit of Solo in that way, to be honest. I feel like we're gonna have different opinions. I bet you guys liked it more than me. But like, it's not like I didn't like this movie. I think this movie's good and like very good. But to be honest, I actually walked away going like, maybe I need to watch it a second time to
Right.
properly digest like
What they showed.
what they showed me, because like I don't know, there were elements that I was like, yeah. And the movie even kind of like switches it up a little, because it's like, oh, this movie's in like 5 chapters. It's not like a 3-act
Yeah.
thing. It's like 5.
They put
And like I don't know, I felt like it started to lose focus at times, but maybe it didn't really, because like I guess the movie is essentially a revenge movie, right?
Yeah.
But I felt like sometimes it went, whenever it kind of went away from Furiosa and Chris Hemsworth's characters like feud, and it kind of focused on, I guess, the politics of the wasteland
It did a
and
bit,
like
yeah.
Immortan Joe. That stuff didn't interest in me that much, and then it leads to like, I guess, some big things happen. Right, there's like a big thing without spoiling anything, but they talk about this thing that goes for 40 days.
Yeah.
And that part is where I was kind of like, I don't know, I don't know, it just got like weirdly political, not like political in that way.
Woke.
I mean like,
Not that woke.
it got bigger in scope, where I felt like it could have been better to be more personal at times. But I feel like I really need to watch this movie again, because I feel like I didn't appreciate it in its entirety.
Nice.
Because this movie is actually pretty deep, and like, I don't know, I feel like a chunk of it I kind of fell out of because I just wasn't as invested in some, like, what was going on with Immortan Joe and Chris Hemsworth, whereas I cared about Furiosa. But yeah, You know?
Yeah.
I guess I felt like how atypical it was, maybe a bit more interested than a typical movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get your bits about, you want them to show more because you've watched the previous, where I didn't watch the previous movie, so it's all new to me. I'm like, okay, town,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the general politics of the town and how it works. I'm like, okay, this is how it works.
Yeah.
But you already know that.
Well, I guess the how it works is kind of the more of the new stuff because you don't
Okay,
really know
yeah.
how the towns connect to each other and what the whole hierarchy sort of is, I guess.
Yeah.
And like that's interesting, but like I kind of just wanted to do more with Furiosa in those times than I was.
Yeah. Right.
And I think to the testament of like these actors were so good that I wanted to see them more, and when it would be doing
I feel like they
stuff
should have
with like
showed more
the council
Chris Hemsworth.
talking, and I'm like, yeah, get back to that's the thing. I think they kind of could have done more with Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I guess the characterization of him is just like in the beginning. Oh,
I think he has a
Batman.
great characterization, and the like. Even though I kind of fell off a little bit towards the end, the ending with Chris Hemsworth,
that
and like he has a fantastic speech and stuff. I thought that was all like top notch. It's just that like I don't know, his arc kind of. I guess he gets like kind of power hungry off screen or something.
because of the times.
Because he's like fucking over everyone else a little bit, but you don't see that happening.
Yeah, I wanted to see that.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's not his movie; it's Furiosa's movie. But like, you don't
But
really
he's the
see her
villain.
building much towards their confrontation.
Things just kind of
Either.
happen a bit.
I feel like she kind of gets this like side plot to do with she meets this dude on the road,
The truck driver.
the truck driver, and I don't know. I personally didn't really care that much about him, but you're meant to
No.
a lot to get because
He was the
he plays
only
a huge motivation for her. Toward for leading up to the end, right? Because stuff happens and she's like, grr. But I don't know. I just didn't care that much for him, so it didn't really. So I understand, like I understand what he means to her, but I just didn't.
But he means
I
nothing
don't know.
to you.
And maybe they spent too little time together, possibly.
They also
I
did a
reckon
time
so.
skip in between.
And most of the time they spent together was just action. To be fair.
Mm-hmm.
A great action. There's so many positives to this movie still. And
There was
this is,
only like
still
one, not emotional, but a personal scene between them when they exchanged words.
yeah.
Well, like more exchanged their motives.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I guess that's not really the point. It's more just meant to be like, hey, he respects her and that's cool.
Yeah.
No one else does sort of vibe. Which is cool and all. But I don't know. I mean, because of the way that the plot is structured with this kind of 5-episode type vibe, maybe this would have been better as a TV show.
True.
Especially if they wanted to explore things other than Furiosa and you want to show, like, the dynamic of these different towns and maybe have her have, like, mini arcs, right? I feel like that suits a TV show format more than it does a movie. But I feel like I feel like I'm in the minority of this because I haven't seen anyone talk about this stuff, and maybe I should see it again to see what people really get about this because like it's not. I still think it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of walked away a bit disappointed. I expected a little bit more, but it's Australian, so I love it.
Yeah.
Shall we break down a bit more the nitty gritty?
All right, let's break it
Firstly, let's talk
down.
about the acting.
Break it down. All the main guys, they're doing good.
All good, man.
Good.
Anya Taylor-Joy, good Furiosa. She has good stares.
Bold.
She does get bold, but yeah.
Smoldering.
Oh, shout out to the kid who plays Furiosa for the start. I thought she was so good. Actually, like when I was watching the movie, the start part, I was like, this is fucking good. And I was like thinking, because I'm like, do we really need a backstory to Furiosa and whatever? But the parts with the kid, I was like, this is riveting. This is the good shit. She's got clear motivation, great backstory. I kind of want to see what happens in like how she kind of works her way into the Morton Show crew.
Mhm.
And then when she kind of becomes Anya Taylor-Joy is when I was kind of like, okay.
Just Anya.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
it's just Furiosa now.
it was Furiosa, and I guess she's doing some stuff, but like none of it feels that personal. Oh yeah, like I don't know. One of the introduction sequences you get with Anya Taylor-Joy's character, I feel, it's that fight on the big, what do you call it? The big battle bus, war
The
rig,
truck,
the war rig, right?
Truck rig,
On the road, and where she meets Dude.
truck drive.
I felt like that action sequence was like a
Yeah.
great action sequence, but compared to Fury Road, where it's like, I don't know, you feel like everyone's in danger and you're like, holy shit, everything's going on and stuff. I didn't really feel that much because Furiosa was kind of just like,
Chill with it.
she's kind of chilling with it. She wasn't doing as much either.
Oh, she was hiding, to be fair, under the truck.
Yeah, which is kind of like, damn, my POV character is just kind of sitting out a little bit. She does do stuff, to be fair, and it's a long sequence. So like you do get her doing multiple. It's a great sequence. It looks good and all of that. But I don't know. I felt like just Fury Road, the tension and like that grippiness. It was an action sequence pretty much from start to finish. It's like you kept that. Oh,
Also, in that scene, the truck driver was also chill. It was like, yeah, this is just everyday shit, man.
except
Until
except when she revealed. Oh,
yeah, until it goes wrong.
Yeah,
Just the
that
fucking
was
truck.
interesting. That was the part where I was like, oh, this is like a cool. This is. I feel like that. I feel something now.
Okay,
like
yeah,
she
yeah.
might be in danger in a different sense, sort of vibe.
Whoa.
But like,
Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah. I don't know.
Whoa. Crazy.
Wowie.
Whoa.
That
So
would
yeah, performance is good. Oh, Chris Hemsworth. You want to talk more about Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty fucking awesome in this movie, isn't it?
pretty
Oh,
cool, yeah.
bloody Ripper, mate.
Bloody Ripper.
Plays the part of a true blue Aussie leader well. Should
Kind of
be
like
priming.
a cult leader vibe, but then he becomes more of a like. I was gonna say landlord. That doesn't sound right. Like a fucking mayor. I don't know. What would you call it?
Like a
sheriff.
I mean, he played the shtick in the beginning as like, oh yeah, we're rushing up as a people, yeah, you know what it's going. But then he ends up as like your landlord, yeah. He'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck y'all, this is my shit.
Yeah, he was kind of like a real one at the start,
my
and I was
shit.
like, damn, he kind of, which was the point. Like the point was he's kind of got, I guess he got a bit power hungry and whatever.
Mhm.
But you don't really,
Rawr.
I don't know, because they do time skip, and it's a lot of like talking about stuff that's been going on, but not having seen it. I don't know. I kind
Yeah.
of didn't get that.
He became a lord. That's
Yeah,
y'all peasant.
but yeah, he's really fucking good in the movie though.
Mm.
Yeah, stolen every scene he was in.
Do you reckon he's
Mhm.
becoming less associated with Thor?
No,
No.
there's no
If
way.
he
Thor's
talks
just
more
too-
Aussie, then sure.
Thor's too big of a role. But when I was watching it, I wasn't thinking it's Thor.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I think
thought-
Just in Chris Hemsworth
Yeah.
as a person, people automatically go Thor, right? Like
Extraction Chris
If he had
Hemsworth
the
is a
Thor
bit more
haircut,
focused
sure.
in my mind. More than Thor.
Extraction, really?
Yeah.
But he didn't have a buzz cut.
No.
I don't even think of Extraction when I think of Chris Hemsworth, to be honest. I think of Thor and. No, that's about it. Yeah. I don't know, because
Me
I don't think he's
too.
been in the role in Extraction for as long as. Or
No.
as long as that.
Mhm.
That just goes to show how much of an impression Extraction left, I guess.
Oh, I love Extraction.
Mm.
It's still a great movie. Fucking awesome movie, yeah. And that one time I got to ask you a question about the movie. Remember?
Extracting my nuts? What?
No, like when the first one came out,
Yeah.
he was doing like a live stream, and I asked him, "Yo, what was your favorite stunt or something to do?"
Oh,
and then Chris was like,
Damn, right.
"Yo,
That happened,
I don't know
didn't it?
who said this, but
You should have
What's your-
screen recorded that.
Nah.
Chris
Oh, that's
Hemsworth.
true. I should have done that, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, it was very hype. I was in COVID, and I was in the
Oh,
middle of a
yeah.
class.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard the story.
Oh,
I remember
well, that's-
something about this.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
probably I swear I would have brought it up on the podcast, like if
Maybe.
you started the podcast back.
Maybe at the start of the podcast because
Yeah.
I'm brain dead.
That's true. But
Thinking
anyway, that's
about
the Chris
Stardew Valley.
Hemsworth interaction. He seems like a cool guy.
He should do more Aussie role.
Well, yeah, he goes back and
Like,
visits his like local community and stuff. He's pretty cool
Mm.
with that.
What resident is he? Is he a
I think
Penrith resident?
Northern Territory. Maybe.
Oh, doubt it.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, yeah.
Should get a roll on the math.
Well, Thor was shot in Australia, like Thor 4.
Oh yeah.
That was shot in Australia, I'm pretty sure.
Can take it with TT to come
Well,
over
actually,
to.
a lot of movies are just shot in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is shot in Australia. If you didn't,
Yeah, but a fake monkey.
but the environments and stuff, Australia.
The forest.
Yeah,
We
I
got
don't know if there's-
beautiful rainforest down here in
there'll be some
Australia.
stuff, probably.
Alright.
Come on down,
Yeah,
Australia, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Australia.
Yeah, thank you, American studios, for not paying your employees and outsourcing to us. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Chris Hemsworth, very good in the movie. It's good to see some old homies returning. Immortan Joe. Very cool.
Conrad,
Who?
Yeah.
he just kind of talked away and just said, "Go to the thing."
Yeah.
As any leader does.
True, but you know,
He's pretty interesting in Fury. He's like, I guess he loves his wife, but he
Walla
treats her
my
like shit
wife.
and like property, but he wants his wife.
I want the healthy one,
True.
but the wife, if
Yeah. Weed man drinks mother's milk.
because I mean they got no animals out.
No, he's got water access. He's the only one that has access to water, right?
Yeah,
But he drinks mother's milk because he's a weird guy.
like it has nutrients in that. Like what's in milk? Calcium. And they don't have cows or goats.
So he gets his mothers to milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of mothers, and he straps into things. To
Is that
milk.
why it's white?
Maybe.
Too much milk.
And all of his kids are like fucked up.
Bold.
Bald, yeah.
How can he have hair, long locks of hair? His children are bald.
Maybe so weak.
Mm,
Maybe he did a Furiosa.
maybe.
I think it's radiation, mate. He's been leaking off neutrons like Jimmy.
Jimmy Neutron. Yeah.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
going. Let's go. Power through. All right. Where were we?
We've talked about a bit of the, some scenes.
I think we've done
talked
enough
about
for
some-
writing,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Other than spoilers. Cinematography and stuff. Bro,
It looked
the
good,
cinematography
man.
looked good.
Look good.
Like
Gucci.
George Miller has a great style, and it's so frenetic. Action's beautiful. A lot of cinematography, cinematography.
Tag.
The new
It's beautiful.
cinematography.
Yeah.
Cinematography.
Yeah. The one thing I did have a gripe with, I guess, is there seems like the green screen has gotten worse since Fury Road. Did you notice any of that? And sometimes the movie reminded me of like fucking what's that Zack Snyder movie 300.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like there's a lot of CGI environments compared to
That was the
Is
inspiration,
it because
man.
it was shot in Australia? Was it?
well, they're all shot in Australia.
Shit.
so,
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Australia.
you know, maybe they didn't outsource the VFX.
I don't know. Well, it could also be because like they're doing bigger stuff. They've got more city stuff
Maybe, yeah.
to do.
Mhm.
Whereas in the last one, it's mostly on the road, so it's
Yeah, it was
practical. But yeah,
Focus.
yeah.
Focus.
But I think it is kind of noticeable at times to be somewhat distracting to me because like a lot of the movie
Very
is still
well.
practical, right? So it's like
Yeah.
moments that aren't kind of. It's mainly with just green screen, and I guess like some CGI elements are a bit much, but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. But still a great looking movie. Yeah.
True that.
And a great sounding movie, I'd say. Like I think the sound
got
design is
the
great.
Ooh.
The
car
Fury Road won an
vroom,
Oscar, I think,
vroom.
for best sound design.
Got a lot of vroom vroom.
Makes
A
Lot
lot
of
of vroom vrooms, a lot of machines going clink
Yeah.
clank. A lot of
Ratchet and Clank.
yeah,
the
a lot of
noise.
sniper shots going pew.
Bam.
Yeah,
They make a bullet
bullets.
go pew pew.
They go pew pew. Yeah,
Sound like thing.
yeah. Did you guys like the soundtrack as well? I thought it was a
Yeah.
good soundtrack.
It sounds like a Mad Max type of thing.
I wonder if they got back the same person that did the soundtrack for the last
Ooh.
movie. It seems
Probably,
similar.
yeah,
makes sense.
maybe, unless they died.
It's like I think it's Junkie XL, the guy who does like fucking Zack Snyder's Justice League and Godzilla X Kong.
No. He's a junk.
Surreal for films like us each week.
Oh, junk.
All right, should we talk some spoilers?
Spoiler zone.
All right. Yeah, so I really like the start where it was like she gets kidnapped, and I don't know. It was, even though you know that she gets, at least we know that she does get kidnapped and taken, right? Because that's the whole thing. She was taken from her house, like her family, and when she was a kid, and she like never returns to them.
FBI, open up.
But there was still like kind of that tension of like maybe she will get rescued because her mom is so capable, and like it was such a good sniping thing because it's like they're driving. She'll get off, take a few shots, and then drive in. And there'll be long stretches where there's no fighting because there's driving and there's no vantage points and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I assume it's like a multiple day journey, so people need to like rest and whatever.
You sleep.
Yeah. There was like truce. I'm asleep now type vibe. But yeah, I actually really liked how they did sniping in this movie.
Yeah.
True,
was
they do
good.
snipe quite a bit.
Yeah. There's a cool moment in Furiosa where Furiosa snipes, I think, off Mad Max's shoulder or something. And he's like, yo, be still, hold your breath, and goes. P'chew. But yeah, that explains how Furiosa is so good at sniping. It's in the genes, I guess. Yeah.
Or they get caught from the society.
Yeah, probably.
No, Junkie XL passed on sniping from Zack Sniper.
So real.
This how they gonna name the
What?
Zack Sniper Snipe.
Sniper Snyder.
But yeah, and then she winds up meeting Chris Hemsworth, and he's so cool. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna
Hello,
just take you
TD.
home, kid." But you know he's not. Well, he
Well,
is,
he
but
is
he's gonna.
because for different reasons.
Yeah, different reason.
Wow.
Yeah, and I like how even from the start you're told about how he used to have kids or something.
His
He
teddy
has
bear.
a teddy carries a teddy
that
bear.
looks like Mr. Bean.
Yeah, and that's pretty interesting. You're like, whoa, maybe he was a normal person one time too.
How the
And I
wastelands
guess,
turntables. How
That's
the Malcolm Turnbull.
That's the vibe, right? It's like how the wasteland
Malcolm.
fucks you. And then Chris Hemsworth has like lost the thing he cared about the most, so which is his kids and shit.
Yeah.
So he's like, bruh, I'ma just try and
I'm gonna take
be
your.
an evil man. It's not even like he wants revenge. He's just like, because he's already done that. He's already done the whole revenge thing, right? That's what he's like to Furiosa. And so he's just like, damn, I'm gonna just be evil man because I don't feel anything anymore and everything's done in this world is mad.
It's more like I'm gonna just take everything because y'all take shit from me.
Yeah, so it's just, but he just wants to be an evil dude in the wasteland because that's what the wasteland be.
They want to be the top dog.
He kind of do, but I feel like, yeah,
But he didn't
he sort of, yeah.
succeed to an extent, but then he fell off. Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Then he kills her mom. Damn.
Well, that's only because she went back.
The mom went back.
No, the Furiosa.
Well, they're gonna kill her anyway because they'd strung her up and shit. And then Furiosa was like, "No." That's why she came back. Yeah.
So Furiosa could have gone home,
She probably could have gotten home. Yeah.
but nah. Kid's emotion was like, "Mom,
Yeah.
she." Yeah.
Yeah. So then she spends her time with Immortan Joe. Not Immortan Joe. Fuck
Chris Hemsworth for a
What
bit.
is it like?
Dementus.
Dementus.
Because he has
Yeah.
dementia.
What a cool name.
Dementors.
Because he's demented.
Yeah. I like how he did that thing where he tied up the dude and he's like, yo, everyone go for the cars. And he went, ready, steady, go. And then I did that today at Archie Brothers when I was doing the
Wow.
dodging class.
Yeah. They shut. Did you tie someone up in the
No,
middle?
I didn't take
Oh,
no, it's like
shit.
ready, steady,
Steady, go.
go.
Well, that's one way to get a circumcision.
Damn.
Yeah. No sharp objects required. Just a rope. Yeah, so she going around looking, enjoying all the things Dementus does and
Wait,
looking
did you
at them.
dox your workplace?
Now you don't know which one.
I work at the one in Auckland.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Furiosa just watching and be like, this cool. This are cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, I mean, I think Dementus kind of treats her like his daughter, kind of.
A bit. He probably has a soft
But
spot.
he's still a piece of shit, remember? And he remembers that because when he meets Immortan Joe, and then Joe's like Joe Mama, and then gets the dude to bomb. Yeah.
To bomb.
Yeah, what did you think of the
Oh, yeah, he
Valhalla shit
suicide
and all of
bomb, yeah.
that? Because, like, we know about the Valhalla shit from Fury Road.
I know
Isn't
it
that
from
cool?
Thor.
Well, no, I know you know what Valhalla... I mean, like, the culture of, like, yo, I'm going to
But-
chrome my face and go,
Yeah.
witness me, and then kill myself.
Well,
Because he's
that's called
awaiting in Valhalla.
jihad. I'm well familiar with jihad. So I respect that.
Gee, I'm hard right now.
Oh, yeah.
See, they complain about jihad, but when white people do it, it's all good.
What do you mean?
9/11 was jihad.
Well, it's not all good. They're killing themselves.
But it's for the good
And actually,
of
if you watch
man.
Fury Road, one of the characters is one of the guys that is like a would-be...
Would be.
What would you call
Would be
Nicholas Holt's
Valhalla,
character?
man.
He would be. He thinks he's awaited in Valhalla and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then he learns through the course of the movie
Valhalla fake.
Valhalla fake, and maybe life does matter. And then he kills himself at the end anyway.
Mm.
But to save everyone,
Yeah,
to save
right.
his friends.
Yes.
But yeah,
Alright, so that's the Conai Joe culture.
yeah.
Does Conai Joe kill himself for Valhalla?
No, I guess his fucking face ripped off.
Damn.
Because he wears the mask.
Yeah, true.
So he gets his entire face just ripped off at the end of Fury
Mhm.
Road.
Wow.
But first, like Chris Hemsworth guy took over Gas Town, right? And then he went to negotiate.
No, that later.
That's why he
No,
traded the gas.
No. First, he goes to the place and he fails. Right, he gets bombed.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Fuck you! I'm taking Gas Town."
Yeah. Right.
And a pretty cool plot of plan. Well, you see how fucked he is because he takes over this truck, and gets everyone to basically. A lot of this movie is just people in disguises, right? So
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
actually
he
that's
teamed
what
up
Among
with
Us-
the mom does disguises.
Yeah.
They do disguises. Furiosa does disguise later. But yeah, so they're doing disguises to pretend to be members of
They
Gastown.
teamed up with the black fella. Not the black, the people with the black robes anyway.
Yeah.
And then
So
Chris Sam
cool.
was like, fuck you. Anyway.
And yeah, and he gets them to like kind of kill each other, but like to look like
Like an
it is
attack.
a real attack. So they get led into Gastown, and then he takes over Gastown and holds it hostage.
And kills the guy with the painting.
Yeah. Which was all cool stuff, I think.
Then he went to negotiate.
Then he went to negotiate. And then Morton Joe's like, fuck you, I want to make this 13-year-old my wife.
Then it's good.
And then Chris Hemsworth is like, damn, she's just like my daughter. Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
right. And
Oh,
you-
wait, no, actually, she's the one who's like, fuck you, Demetrius, I'm going with this man. Because Hemsworth doesn't
yeah.
want her to, if you remember. Also, he gets his nipples ripped off. It's very funny.
True.
Oh, this is that one member of Immortan Joe's like group of advisors that's constantly just like, I think he's just playing with his nipple or some shit.
No, wait, no, not do this.
I think he is. One of his
Mm.
nipples, right?
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's cool.
That is cool.
You know, whatever floats your
cool.
boat. Whatever gets you through the wasteland, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Succulent.
now Furiosa's stuck in Conai Joe's place.
Yeah, as one of the
The
wives. And then she does cool thing where she
gets bold.
gets bold, but then uses her hair as a wig. And then doing
Mhm.
that, she tricks man and sneaks out.
The sun boy who lacked those
she was really relying, I guess, on that fact that he would keep playing with her hair so she could go whoop and then run away.
Guess he likes
Yeah.
hair.
And then
Yay.
she, pretty
Yummy.
cool, escapes, and then she spends the rest of her life
The
as
claw,
a boy.
or they call
boy
him a
working.
doorman.
Yeah,
Said they're the door.
that was pretty cool. I liked how she was working her way up,
The
until eventually we get to that point which we were kind of talking about with the transport of the
Yeah.
war truck, and it was cool to see that. It was kind of cool to see the origins of that truck, I guess. It's
Yeah.
really this is a solo movie. It's like the origins of the
Mm.
vehicles, the origins
Yeah.
like how they lost the arm, how they, like stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly like Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where you meet other dude who is, I guess, like one of the main enforcers or whatever. Is it enforcer? What's the title?
Praetor.
the truck man.
Yeah.
Praetor.
I forgot it. Or whatever. But
I
not the
don't know.
truck
But
driver or
they
the
have
truck
a
guy.
title, and that's what Furiosa gets later.
Oh yeah, the black forehead.
Yeah.
That
But
guy
anyway.
keeps looking like call it snake with the black forehead, but it's not a
I think
Band.
he's meant to kind of look like Mad Max, like
Mm.
Mad Max from the original film.
no.
But yeah, I don't know. Real. Anyway, yeah, she meets the dude,
Yeah.
and great action sequence. Then it reveals I can't remember what happens, but somehow she accidentally reveals that she has long hair and is a girl.
Like you're a woman.
She never looks like a boy though. The entire
Mm.
part, you have to kind of. I feel like you have to suspend your disbelief and not
No.
look at her and go, "That's Anya Taylor-Joy."
But bold means man.
She wasn't even bald. She just covered her hair with like a mask, I guess.
Yeah.
But she just looks like Anya Taylor-Joy.
Maybe you can pass as a little boy
Maybe.
with the bold.
Yeah. Yeah, so then she ends up working with him, and they become besties. They
They do.
become maybe more than besties.
Bestest
Maybe
of
besties that do a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They hang out on the
And in the
street.
meantime, I guess Crims Hemsworth,
Crims.
Crims
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth, yeah,
His worth.
he's becoming a bigger dog and is causing more trouble because he's just a stupid guy who doesn't actually know how to run things.
Mad dog.
Yeah, he ain't running the gas town well.
Yeah.
Running it to the ground, you know?
So people,
Down to the
all
ground.
the council and stuff are like, "Yo, let's fuck him up." But when the homies come to get some bullets from Bullet Town, so then they're there, so that they can go fuck him up, guess who's already there?
Chris Hemsworth
Chris
in the game.
Hemsworth. Yeah, I felt like that
Yeah.
part kind of. If I were to cut anything out, I feel like didn't really need to do the Bullet Town part.
But you get
It's a decent
sniper.
action sequence, but I don't know. I was just like, damn, it's kind of a long movie though.
Mm.
And I guess
True.
that because that was more of a that kind of felt like a bit of a side thing. But I guess it does lead to bigger. She does face Immortan Joe, I guess, to some extent again, and it does end up with him killing
Truck man.
Truckman, and she loses her arm by
Yeah.
cutting it off herself after it gets it.
So I guess they
Stuck.
needed that.
I guess yeah, you did kind of need that. Once again, maybe I should rewatch this movie.
Mm.
Yeah, my review today doesn't count. It's not a real review.
Real.
That's the
Um,
emotional turning point of damn, you killed someone I liked or I loved again.
Again, yeah,
No.
which is like I guess
Prepare to
fair because this movie takes takes a long period of time. I
Mhm.
guess it needed to happen again for it to be
Just
more
so you
relevant.
remember.
Yeah, which yeah, fair enough. So she's no John Wick. It's not like the one
Mm.
death that's yeah. Anyway, then she's like, damn. Oh, so then the council's like, fuck, what do we do? And then she's like, don't go out. And then so Immortan Joe's like, yeah, let's go out. And he doesn't learn from his mistake, I guess, in Fury Road. And so then begins
Hey.
the 40-day War of the Wastelands, right? Which you do not get to see, really. It's kind of... And this, yeah, they suddenly switched to narrator. Which I was kind of like... Okay. I feel like it would have been better to do it for the whole movie instead of right now.
True.
But I guess because they wanted to make it like, oh, this is the tale of a war, like sort of vibe. Like this is a tale.
War never changes.
That's what it reminded me of,
Yeah.
Because
actually.
they kind of said that. They're like, every time, every
A
period,
war
a
happens,
war, yeah,
changing it does not.
yeah.
Yeah,
Say-
so it's like
So, is this? Wait, who did Metal Gear? Kojima.
Kojima, yeah.
Kojima.
So this is God
Kojima
taking
would
inspiration
approve
from
that.
his follower.
No, war never changes is
There's
from
a Fallout
Fallout.
quote.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Didn't Snake say
Metal
war
Gear
never
just
changes?
goes like,
No.
memes. They are the language of the people.
That's what they said in Velma.
No, because Solid
Also-
Snake definitely said war never changes.
Probably.
It
He
might have been
he
a-
said, "Can war bloom in the battlefield?" That's a good.
Yeah.
No, he definitely says war never changes. Solid Snake.
Maybe that's the reference to
War
Fallout
never
then.
changes.
Okay.
Because that's like the
Yeah.
one in all of the Fallout games, and they used in the show as well.
Okay.
They say in the start.
It's like it's the only line from Fallout that I know is
Yeah.
"War never changes."
Well, Snake probably said something similar,
Yeah.
or someone did.
But anyway, point being, war. But then she's like, "Nah, I'm gonna go get
I'ma do
Morton,
my own
not
thing."
Morton Joe. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna Chris Hemsworth." And I was like, "That's pretty cool."
And she
And then I'm
stole
like,
the
"Now I'm
moat.
interested again, I guess," because I'm like, I'm not really interested in this war, man.
Yeah.
And kind of like doesn't really matter because Chris Hemsworth is just like a coward. He's like, "I'm kind of losing this war. I'm gonna just leave."
Yeah. He knows what's up.
And the rest of the movie, I think, is pretty cool. It's like there's a chase, and then Chris Hemsworth distracts by using two duplicates or whatever, people to dress up as him.
See, a
And
lot
she
of
has
more
to go,
dressing
like-
up. Disguise,
Yeah,
right?
That's probably legitimately a theme of the movie. It's just
Mm.
disguise or something.
They've been watching Metal Gear. Kojima would be pleased.
Maybe it is a reference.
Maybe.
Because like they've worked together. They did Death
Mhm.
Stranding.
Or maybe
2 or
Kojima's
some
like,
shit, I don't know.
dude, disguises, man.
Yeah.
Do some disguise.
He's in disguise. And yeah, I think that was pretty entertaining.
Oh,
And she tracks.
I like
yeah.
her new arm, even though it's
Mm.
kind of like the most futuristic thing in the wasteland.
It's not really. It's just a motorized arm.
Yeah, but it's
even
not
a-
like running all the time with fuel. She only did that in the last.
Yeah, for it to actually activate and cut stuff. That's
Yeah,
what
but
the
she can still move it
motor's
around. And
for.
be like, yeah,
Yeah,
arm.
she can move her arm. But like, it's just like a. I mean, I guess it is technically that. Sure.
It's
yeah.
kind of like, all right, you can build cars, sure, because there's spare parts and whatnot.
To be fair, this is in the future. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess they kept the technology a bit. Yes, we can develop and manufacture your robot arm.
Yeah. Well, she does it by herself.
Yeah, she does by herself.
CSIRO.
Yeah.
Does she keep the arm in the Fury Road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how she got that
Yeah.
arm and stuff, you know. It's a Han Solo type beat. She tracks Morton Joe down and kind of goes, "Fuck you." And then Morton Joe is like, "Yo, not in Morton Joe, I keep calling it.
Prissy. Dementus.
Dementus is like, "Yo,
Dementus.
this is my deal. This is why I'm here. Fuck you." And
Speaking
she's
of
like,
Dementus, that's a funny
yeah,
name,
dog.
right? I just remembered that the sons are called Scrotus and Rectus.
Yeah.
"Yeah, it's all like
Yeah,
this is
funny.
this is the one of Mad Max. So this is what the
Yeah,
names are
they-
like." Mad Max's son that he lost that kind of made him mad. I guess was called like Scrag or some shit, or
Like
like
Scrappy.
Scrog. Yeah.
Funny names. Yeah. She went there and chased Chris Hemsworth around, and he's like, all right, you got it."
Yeah. And then she's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up." And
And-
then the narrator's like, "Yo, she could have done, she could have just shot him, or she could
But
have
no.
tied him up and done something worse. But this is what she really did." And it's fucking genius, actual fucking genius. She plants the seed that her mother gave her at the start to like create a new home sort of vibe.
Yeah.
With the abundance and whatnot. She plants it literally in Chris Hemsworth and grows this tree
In
out of
his
him.
cock.
In his dick specifically, which is pretty funny. To get to see like a frail Chris Hemsworth just like,
With a massive tree.
yeah, slowly dying.
He's living.
And then the movie ends with her putting the girls in the truck for Fury Road. And then you get a montage of Fury Road throughout the credits.
Yeah.
And then there's a post-credit scene,
Mm.
which is the jingle jangle of her keys
Jingle
or
bong.
something. I can't remember. Something.
She's driving the
she-
truck.
Ring ding ding
Yeah,
ding.
maybe it means she's
ding,
going to
ding,
return
ding.
or something in
I guess she does in
the
the
Mad
Fury
Max
Road.
sequel or whatever. Well, she definitely does in Fury Road,
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Wow.
That's the movie, pretty
Movie.
much. Did you love it? Did you hate it?
What would we rate it?
Yeah.
I would
Once again,
give
I
it.
feel like I should see it again. I feel like I just
Mm.
kind of... Yeah. I think I need to watch
Maybe
it again.
worth a watch. Another watch. Well, I thought this review
I was on 4 hours
was
of
good.
sleep watching it, I
Mm.
think.
It's a good watch. No, I learned the Mad Max world, and I thought, pretty cool. Furiosa, kind of cool. Chris Hemsworth,
Hemsworth.
Dementus does not have dementia. 8 out of 10.
8 for dementia.
Yo, I'm feeling 7 on this one. But maybe if I rewatch it, it'll get a higher score. I don't know.
Get a 9.
Yeah, maybe it'll be a 9. Maybe it'll be my favorite movie of the year. Who knows?
9999999. No.
Be
Right.
this and Dune 2, the Sand movies.
True.
All the movies this year have been so dry.
All right. Shall we talk about something we've been more passionate to talk about?
Yes, sir. Good old Freddie Flintstone.
Season 2 of Velma.
Velma. V for Velma.
Yeah, as soon as I figured that it hadn't changed from season 1, I was just like, I'm playing Stardew Valley and putting it on the background.
Bro, but that's... Okay. Here's my thing about that, though. I feel like the fact that it hasn't changed, like, at all from season 1 makes it better. Because it's kind of like...
That means they don't care.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
in turn, I don't care, which makes us have a mutual relationship. And it kind of be like...
To mutual respect of like, alright, you don't like the show, fuck you.
Yeah, and I feel like the show kind of knows... I don't know. And it's like...
Yeah.
I feel like they're more confident, I guess, with their bad writing this time because they've already done a season of it.
Yeah.
So like it doubles down kind of in a way
Kinda
on the
does.
bad writing, and I gotta admire the commitment. I just gotta admire
You're
the
right,
commitment
they're
a little bit.
committing. They're committed.
And then there's the Stockholm syndrome, okay? Because I watched this movie I watched this show pretty much in the span of a day,
Same.
right?
I did it in the night with
Yeah.
good old Tommy.
And to the point where it's just like 4 hours or whatever, right?
Yeah.
To the point where I started to be like, damn, I've been around these characters for so long, they're basically my friends now. And I have to like them. And I got a weird sense of comfort watching this show because I was like, they're just there all the time. And like I may be eating, I may be doing some other things, but they're just there.
They're always with
and I gotta respect it.
This that parasocial relationship
So
type.
yeah. But not like, but I didn't want to be there, but I had to be there for this.
Yeah.
No, this is the only thing I've actually watched like ever in the history of this channel, being like, I don't want to watch this, but I have to watch it.
No, hold on.
It's a show. It's 4 hours. I have to watch this, and I had to schedule time. I was at a party like that last night. And I was like, okay, it's 9:30. I have to leave. I know I've only been here for like 2 hours. I got no, I'm gonna watch it.
You could have watched it at the party.
No, because then I have to bring my laptop, and then I have to explain myself.
No, but if you can watch Family Guy to rave, you can watch Velma at a party.
I feel like Velma at a party is more embarrassing though, because then people would be like, "Yo,
Why are
what's
you watching
this?"
that?
You don't
Yeah.
have to, no, you just say it's for work.
Then I have to. I have to really.
Make him laugh.
I have to double down on it. That's actually what I do though. A lot of times when people are like, "Why do you see instant movies?" I go, "Oh, it's a work thing."
I review movies.
That's what you say to the boomers. No, that has to be the next season, right? They go they break the fourth wall.
They've done that.
Yeah,
so many
they've
times.
done that.
The humor, every joke in this show is the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same formula. They'd be
It's
like,
the same for
"Ah-ha-ha."
every joke. Yeah, which I
Copy
can't really
paste.
argue with that because Family Guy exists, but like
It is Family Guy type joke.
it is, yeah.
But like, I don't know. It doesn't.
But also the subject matter is all the same. It's always some comments about the patriarchy.
Not
But that
always,
is-
but I'd say 80% of it.
Oh no, it's the patriarchy and rich people. That's what they really double down this season. It's like, I hate rich people. That's
True.
her number one characteristic this season.
And
And I
then,
hate people that don't agree with science or something.
bro, she's like
There's no
R
need to be
slash.
so passionate about people that believe in astrology. That's the least of your problems, bro.
She's like a R slash atheist Reddit,
Damn.
but also not misogynist, unlike most.
I feel like she
Really?
is misogynistic though.
To herself.
I feel like a lot of the
I
time
guess
she's
true.
pretty degrading to women in the show though.
It's because she's in the bottom percentage of women, so she's like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah. I hate kind of the commentary of like so she hates other women because she
She's
just does, but she's always like, I hate men because patriarchy and whatever, but she's also like, I hate these fucking women.
actually that's kind of clever.
I feel like, if they knew that's what they were doing,
But I
kind
don't
of, but
think they
no, I
knew.
think the writer genuinely just fucking doesn't know what she's talking about.
She's just putting.
I think she
Things
just
out, you
hates
know, yeah.
everyone, and it's like,
That describes
know.
my sister perfectly, except my sister knows that she hates everyone.
yeah.
Except for saying, I hate men and then I hate women.
But you have to bear in mind, Velma's meant to be likable. She's the protagonist. That's the other thing you gotta bear in mind. Like, she's actually meant to be.
But is that truly the case though? Because everyone in the show hates her, and she hates everyone. So are we
No,
supposed
Daphne
to like
loves her. Okay, you can't. Daphne actually loves her,
But that's special circumstance.
and so does Norville. They're best friends, right?
Well, this Novel's a cuck.
I just realized Norville does. He's kind of he doesn't do anything with anyone else in the group for the entire show. Have you noticed that?
He hangs out with the brain.
Exactly. He doesn't hang out with the main characters. He gets completely pushed to the side of this show. The only person he sort of interacts with is Fred. And I guess they had like some weird relationship thing with Velma, but they wrapped that up within the first few minutes of the first episode.
Yeah. True.
Bad show.
It is a bad.
Oh, the story of this season, like, the story is all over the place. Absolute nonsense. Like, they're trying to do a murder mystery. Half the time I kept forgetting what was going on, to be honest.
Is that why they're selling it? Did they just like put no effort into the script so they're not going to spend any money on it? Did they even spend that much money on this?
Did they sell
They
it?
must have made it before season 1 came out, or like they were close to finishing. Because there's no way they made a whole nother. No, it has been like years, right?
Like a year.
1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
Yeah, then maybe they did.
They already wrote
had
it then.
Yeah.
Probably.
But yeah.
But she, man. Is this supposed to be a comedy?
Yeah.
What Scooby-Doo comedy?
Not like this.
Not
This is like a
specifically.
sitcom type comedy.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo's more like a mystery show.
I enjoy absurd comedy, but this ain't it for Chief.
It wants to be like
Yeah.
Rick and Morty so bad. Like it's
It
trying
could be
to.
a Rick and
Well,
Morty
you know how
thing,
every
yeah,
like
you know.
Western adult cartoon is kind of the same sort of like.
You know what's
They all want to
something
be
I
Rick and
realized
Morty,
is like
except Smiling Friends.
yeah,
Smiling Friends is
Smiling
awesome.
Friend.
Are
I
you watching
think
season 2?
not yet, but they're kind of like
So
they've
good.
taken over that spot because they're new. As in, like they're not Rick and Morty, but it feels it scratched the itch.
No,
You know,
I think more people should watch Smiling
Yeah.
Friends. I don't think it's quite.
it scratches
well known.
the same type of itch, but a new thing.
I've never
know.
watched Rick and Morty.
Ain't no way.
Never.
Now you've
swear-
hanged
nah.
out with Sarivori enough to understand Rick and
Yeah.
I understand Rick and Morty from being around you guys.
Damn.
Oh, geez, Rick. But ever since that man, what's his name, got
Can I get another water?
Yeah.
yeah, sure,
Thank you.
got a case of sexual assault, it's never been the same.
Salty Bay.
Actually, I'll fill it up
Salt
with you.
Bay.
I think I'm out of water in there. You can go to the laundry room though, and go to the tap, man.
Tap, tap. Tap,
Probably.
Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah. Do you think they'll make a season 3?
Well, this ends on a. Are we full
It
spoilers,
does.
right? Who gets to
Sure,
shit?
let's go full
Alright.
spoilers. You're gonna
The show just
watch
ends
the
on a
shit.
dumbass cliffhanger. You're gonna talk about it?
Velma died. Oh my god.
Dead. Fatality. Do I care? No.
No. What's a good thing about this season? Do you think it's better than the 1st
Let's
season?
think positively. Let's all say one
I
good
think it's
thing on
better
the
than the
season.
first season, but that's only because
Mm,
I remember hating the first season, and I can't really compare my hatred for this season. I don't know if I felt.
Mm.
And I feel like that Stockholm syndrome effect I was talking about, like these guys are basically my friends at this point, and I have to
Yeah.
like them.
Well, because
like
we've
this
watched the
situation
first
right now.
season, I know what to expect for this season, so I didn't think it was like surprisingly bad. I just thought, oh, is this just another Velma?
Oh, I guess the one thing I kind of liked was what they did with Scrappy Doo.
I guess Scrappy was kind of funny.
Yeah, because like this show's so fucking like they play very loose with the Scooby Doo lore, right?
Yeah.
And I guess they bring in Scrappy, and I know Scrappy was the villain of the live action Scooby Doo movie, from what I
No.
remember, right?
I don't-
He was
I
like
haven't watched
inside Mr. Bean.
Shit, Mr. Bean.
Yeah, he was actually like
No clue.
I don't know.
He was getting railed.
Unless I just completely made that up. Maybe that was a dream I had, but I'm pretty sure that's what
Maybe
happens in the
did.
movie.
What are we
Um,
screwing the bean?
So yeah, they get
Yeah.
Scrappy to be the
Flicking
main
the
villain,
bean.
but he's just like an invincible killer dog.
Doobie, who bites off Hulk.
Yeah, but dogs kind of do that though.
Yeah. Can ask your local mailman.
Yeah, and I thought that was kind of clever-ish, and that's the only compliment I'll give this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else is in there? I guess in typical Velma fashion, it's
Typical Velma fashion. Sorry,
the storytelling is just like, oh, mystery, let's keep going. And we'll keep making jokes about the things that pop up.
Or to the point where you do not give a shit about the mystery, might I add? Like,
Yeah.
who died? Half the time I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
remember because there's a character
yeah,
that just
people
got
die.
introduced 3 seconds ago and it has no relevance to anything.
Yeah, it's kind of the point of it, isn't it?
And then people will just make jokes about it to the point where you don't care that someone literally died.
Well, I guess they're used to that now because they got a season of that. They cared last season, now they don't.
Which is kind of like, yeah, they don't care, and so I don't care, and then nobody
Yeah.
cares, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a nice cycle there. And in typical fashion, as I was mentioning, like, oh, things conveniently pop up, mystery getting solved a bit here. All right, okay, let's keep making jokes here. Let's keep making jokes. Yeah, women. Am I right?
Do we like them or do we hate them? The show doesn't know.
No. How about rich people? Am I right?
I love them except if I was rich I hate them except if I was rich myself. I think that's
I'd love them except if I
the
was
message.
rich.
Then again, in both of those joke scenarios, they're just like, yes, this is true. Rich people be rich, and if I was rich, they'll be mad. This is true. If I was a pretty lady, it might not be mad, but there's some mad things. But if I was not a pretty lady, that's not mad at all. Okay.
It depends on what you do with the money.
Yeah, and then that's what we
So
get.
it kind of makes. That's what I mean. The show doesn't know what to say. It's making a lot of like political
It's making
commentary,
observations,
but it's not
and
commenting on anything. It's just going.
It's just
oh,
stating, oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
look
like
at
what
monkey.
I sometimes say, like, I don't know, the other day there was like a bag, right? With like this dude's name on it. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's like my friend. Or it could not be my friend.
Yeah.
That's about like the level of how sure they are about any of the points they make. They're like, well, if I was rich, I hate rich people, but I might not hate rich people
If
because
I-
I was rich.
Think about that.
Because think about it, it's genius. Because
Suck
in that
on
way,
that,
it can
think
kind
on
of
that.
capture everything. No one can be mad at the show because you will fall within something at some
Because
point.
you're not saying it.
Because you're not saying anything.
Yeah.
Therefore, that's why we like the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it even fun?
I feel like we've already established this show's
No,
not
it's
funny.
not.
But it kind of is. I don't know. This show is like literally noise to me of
Kinda
badness. And it's kind of. I don't know how to explain it. While I was watching it, I was kind of. I wasn't hooked on it. I was just kind of like.
You're present.
I was present, and I was kind of I was entertained. I wasn't really bored. I think it's because so much shit just keeps happening,
Yeah.
and
that's the
people
thing.
just do dumb things and say dumb things.
Things just happen, as I like to say all the time. Things just happen.
And I think the show doesn't care about anything, so it doesn't really stay on anything for very long, and it'll keep moving. And I guess that makes it somewhat entertaining because I guess it's somewhat fast paced in that way. Except if they want to slow down and have a character moment, then I just don't care and I start playing X-Defiant or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But even the character moments, they're just like fleeting moments of, haha, that happened, didn't it? Yeah, I learned my
the
lesson.
fucking Daphne Velma relationship drama this season was so bad.
Don't care.
Oh, they
New
introduced Amber.
character.
New character Amber. No,
Amber.
she's the daughter of one of the Hex girls, bro. The Hex girls of my childhood, bro.
Not anymore.
Man.
Not anymore. They took Amber from the X-Girls. Didn't care for
And
her.
Amber was such a nothing character. Like, there was... The
No,
only thing they brought was, like,
I
a
observed
spiritual...
this with Thomas. They've bought they-them representation. Clap on them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
You tick the
But-
box.
Sure. But, like, their whole thing was, like, I'm a spiritual, lyrical
Cool,
individual.
lyrical.
And I guess they kind of start doing a thing of, like, I guess she just wants to be, they would just want to be accepted, right?
Yeah.
But they go nowhere with that. They kind of spend time making jokes about it when they go on the field trip, right? And that, I can't remember that girl, but she's like, yo, I fucking don't believe in ghosts. And then Amber's like, yo, ghosts real. And she's like, nah. And then they're like, oh, yeah, they are. And then she's like, oh, maybe they're real. And that's all, that's it. That's all they get.
Now, but the Daphne goes, fuck y'all. Respect my ghost friend.
That
Daphne
chick.
doesn't, like, Daphne kind of just uses Amber to get revenge on Velma. Like, there isn't...
But she learns the art of manifest from
Destiny.
Sure, but like, were they really friends? I don't know, I guess, at the start of the season. Towards the end, not really.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She was a means, or she was using a means to an end, which is getting Velma. Because of the initial thing was, what was the initial? The Shaggy? What's his name?
Oh, okay. I do kind of like Shaggy. I did enjoy the Shaggy stuff because the Shaggy stuff was so stupid. Firstly, they just do the same thing they did for Velma in the first season to do the hallucinations.
Yeah.
And to be honest, half the time I was kind of finding it funny because I couldn't remember that he killed Fred's mom and I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
Me too. Like, I guess he did kill Fred.
And I couldn't even remember who Fred's... I didn't remember a single thing that happened in the last season, right?
No, I could not have.
The jokes about the weed thing were initially kind of funny, and then they kept going on for literally the entire season.
Smoke weed.
And it was kind of
every
annoying.
day.
There is one funny joke where they go like, "Oh, here's the drug test," and then it shows like a picture of Shaggy from
Yeah.
that was like, okay.
But I guess the dad is canonically Shaggy.
No, Norville is Shaggy,
Yeah, but Norville's dad is literally Shaggy, but with a beard.
sort of, but like Norville is Shaggy though,
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's meant to be how
Shaggy.
Shaggy became Shaggy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's becoming like your father.
I kind of the part of Norville that I liked was the romance with the brain because that was so fucking stupid that I kind of
Yeah.
liked it, and I was like, damn, I think he's gonna actually fuck the brain, and then he was like reading a book, and I was like, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I thought that bit was kind of funny.
Yeah. They also do an actual Rick and Morty type joke where they get the rats to like cockroaches to kidnap the brain.
Yeah, that's kind of
That
Rick
reminded
and
me of
Morty
Pickle
thing
Rick.
in it. Yeah, Pickle Rick,
Yeah.
brain.
No, because that's what the Pickle Rick episode was. He goes and fights.
We're just
some rats and some
reverting
shit.
back to what we're used to.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pickle Rick.
But yeah, I thought the Norville stuff was alright. It was kind of inconsequential to anything. Maybe that's why I liked it. It had nothing to do with anything that was going on in the show, kind of.
The brain stuff, with the grandma and
Yeah, but like
Mother.
it didn't. Norville's girlfriend didn't really come
Actually-
into that until the final episode with how she was going to
True.
get into the body or whatever.
but Norville went around to find grandma.
That's true, but they did nothing with that. That was
No.
that's why I forgot.
I mean,
because
yeah,
it,
yeah.
didn't, it didn't really affect Norville. It was kind of just like Damn, you kind of left your family behind, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, story wise, it kind of resolved the Fred versus Nova thing, and they go like, gee, and then grandma swap body. That.
But the Fred's mom was an actual ghost there, right?
Yeah, then they find out that actual ghost, and then they go by the power of Grayskull, I command you to leave.
Yeah. So it kind of didn't really affect.
Yeah.
Like it only would affect Norville like emotionally if she wasn't a ghost or was an actual hallucination, right? But it's just a ghost, so it's like technically all of that was filler leading up to that, you know.
Things happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
You liked Fred, right? That was what you wanted to
Fred.
talk about.
I think Fred was probably the most entertaining character because his arc is just like, oh, things happen too. He becomes this, that. He becomes mad ghost hunter. He loses respect from his father again. He gets a new mom.
Mother.
Then yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Well, folks.
He takes no shit from the gang.
Wow. What a season.
I mean, they got the killer at the end. You know, they figured that out. They'd be
Yeah,
like,
it
"Oh,
was scrappy.
Scooby Project."
They didn't figure it
Scooby,
out.
Dog. How
Dude.
about the military, man?
To be honest, I thought in the first season, I was thinking, did they even find out who the killer was in the first season? Because I don't remember.
It was the mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's the mother. I
The
didn't
mother,
remember
yeah,
until like later when they were like, "Well, yeah."
Mother.
How did this get a second season? Because I know that nobody watched this show and like it got bad reviews. How did it
And they
get?
already planned for it.
Or maybe like enough people were hate watching it. Is that the thing? Maybe.
Maybe.
Do you want it to get a third season?
Why not? I'm not
Yeah, I
paying
feel
for
like,
it.
yeah. I kind of need to see how it
Surely-
wraps up as well, right?
Mm, but surely there's a subsection of brain rot people that justify the cost,
I mean, it can't be that yeah, it can't be that expensive to
right?
make there
So
because it's a cartoon.
they're
With
barely scratching by, scraping by.
Maybe,
maybe,
There's HBO in it.
yeah. Why have they fallen?
Well, they got Shogun.
No, that
That
was
was Apple.
Disney.
That's
Sorry,
Disney.
Disney. One big corporation after
Yeah.
another. Don't
What
blending
else
together.
HBO have?
House of the Dragon, which we're gonna cover next month.
Big Dragon Nut.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to prep for that, because that's mid-June, watch the first season of House of the Dragon, and then I think because House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones is such a huge property, we can do week by week episode reviews, because there'll probably be conversation around each week. Like there was when it. the last
I've not
season
seen
came
a single Game of Thrones.
out. Oh, you just watch the first season
Yeah.
of House of the Dragon, and then you'll be caught up,
Mm.
because it takes place like thousands of years before Game of Thrones. You don't need to.
You know what they should do? They
But Game of
should
Thrones is good. You
make,
should watch it. Good show.
since in this show things just happen in like 30-second clips.
They
Just-
should make it
Make
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, that's kind of true. But no, you're gonna give them ideas.
You know, that's how you make your money
They'll
back,
make an
gang.
exclusive Velma TikTok platform.
Because they did that. HBO did that for The Sopranos.
They made.
They made a Sopranos TikTok account and just posted clips.
Oh yeah, no.
To be
I
like,
thought you meant
yeah.
like make entire episodes within 30 seconds.
Nah, but you
Do you
gotta
remember
recycle
Quibi
it.
from 2020 or something? That streaming service that was
Barely.
like
Quibi.
2-minute clips or something.
Dang.
QUIBI.
Yeah,
What did they make?
it was the whole thing was just like, oh, it's like you can watch these shows vertically or horizontally, and they go for like 2 minutes an episode or something.
So like recap, 2-minute recap.
No, they're like
Didn't they
entire
have full
episodes.
length shows too?
No, they were full length, but they were like 2 minutes each episode. But they were
Okay.
like, I can't remember exactly how it worked, but like, hey, Luke Hemsworth was in the show.
Mm,
Yeah, and the platform's completely dead. All the shows have been deleted forever.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I remember of Quibi was when they were with Google Play or like Google Home or Google TV or something like that,
Yeah.
and they signed a deal with them or whatever. This
Well,
was
look
back
what
when I
that got
watched
them.
Linus Tech
Okay.
Tips.
Oh, line.
So you can tell it's been a long time, 'cause I
Yeah.
clearly don't.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this. Okay, it's been 2 hours.
Yeah, let's shut this fuck
All right.
up.
Velma season 2. Let's give it a. I'm gonna give it like a.
Do you remember we gave the first season?
I don't know. Probably not very high.
No, we
We'll
probably
like
gave
a
the first season like a 3.
Yeah. It's...
You know what? I give this one a 4.
Yes, I was thinking.
Come on, 3.5.
I'm gonna go with a 4. I think because I think it
Okay.
was better than the first season. And once again, I think I just had a weird connection with all the characters because I spent so long with them, and I was just forced
They're your
to.
buddies. Now we
Yeah.
have to hope for a third.
Yeah,
By that time,
when we
we're
can
all
rent
gonna
out
give
a
it a
theater and watch it
3.
on the big screen.
Whoa.
Yeah, if the next season is this good, we'll give it a 5.
Maybe we'll watch Velma
Maybe.
in a house party and have our own murder mystery.
Whoa.
See?
Ooh.
See, now that's
Yeah.
thinking.
Then we can make our own
Well, you wanna do a murder
observational
mystery
jokes.
party? Do you know about those? Like, have you played those?
Knives Out.
Like, that's true. But they sell those like games where you kind of like
Yeah.
role play and stuff.
That
You
would
know
be
that
cool.
That'd be fun.
Knives Out game.
Yeah.
I could see someone doing that for their birthday if they were really
Yeah, I
into
got
it.
Lara one once.
Didn't we
so
do that at
We kind of did for Ibrahim,
Ibsen,
but
yeah.
like this would be
You'd
better,
be- yeah.
maybe because
Well, I
it would
mean,
be like story
with a
story,
story?
characters, roles.
acting.
Are we just gonna do Cluedo?
It's Cluedo,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
kind of like Cluedo, but like
What-
we would kill each other in real. Oh wait, have you seen that movie? The A24 one, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. No,
Bodies
because that's the exact
3.
premise. It's like they're playing
Cluedo.
some type of thing,
Jackbox.
Mm-hmm.
and then it becomes real, and Pete
It's
Davidson
real.
dies.
That's
It's real.
And it's like a commentary on like Gen Z, so maybe you'd like it.
Dang.
Yeah. But like everyone speaks like they are Gen Z, so I don't know if you would like it. But
Oh,
it's
what
also
the
like
Sigma?
it's kind of like the plot twist at the end. I'm not going to spoil exactly what it is, but it's like there's a character. I don't know. They're trying to solve this one mystery, and the mystery is revealed at the end to be like a dumb TikTok thing, and I kind of thought it was really funny because of that. Because that's
She.
because I don't know. I kind of like laughing at my own generation, so I was like, yeah, this is quite a good
Mhm.
movie. So like, yeah,
Damn. Shout out to Pete Davidson. Skeet.
yeah. Yeah, what if we do that? Like, actually, yeah, if the holidays are coming up or something, we could do like a little murder mystery
We'll play
party.
Cluedo in the end.
Yeah.
That'll just be one like
2 layers in.
I actually, that was gonna. Oh, no spoilers here, but as part of the Western campaign, I was gonna do a murder mystery.
Oh. Okay.
Arkham style. We
Yeah.
become Batman.
The way I was gonna do I am doing the D&D campaign is I'm gonna do each adventure is gonna be a different style of kind of gameplay. Some will be heists, some will be mysteries to solve, some will be like dungeons and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
No dragons though.
Dragon D's nuts.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Velma was a 4 point something. What do you say?
3.8.
3.8, maybe a bit better than last. But then none of the jokes are really funny.
No.
Take that as you
But
will.
once again, I love this show.
It's just like your real friends who are unfunny.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, it's just it's exactly the same situation. It's Stockholm syndrome. I feel like you're my kidnappers, but I love you now.
We love you
So
too.
will people
Yeah.
judge us for watching Velma?
No, I will judge
We're
them for not
watching it
watching
so
the
they
said for
don't
show.
work.
have to, you know.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I
Also-
did have to kind of explain that to one person. They're like, "Yo, why are you leaving early?" And I was like, "Oh, I have Velma. I mean, fuck. Oh no. Yes, I'm watching this fucking show for work."
You should have said, I need to return some videotape.
Yeah, that's possible.
Out of your
And people
memory.
will understand and be like, oh, I know, yeah.
You're like, "Hey, Velma."
Take out the
Velma.
memory reels out of your take out the videotape out of your memory so you don't remember watching Velma ever again. And return it, but
Surreal.
it'll come with like playing Lego or Stardew Valley along with it in the memory reels.
Damn.
My sister, I mentioned Demon Slayer to my family. My sister was like, "Mom, disown him."
Fucking
Eventually.
weeb.
Just for mentioning
Oh
it.
yeah, because we're gonna watch Demon Slayer.
Is your sister an
Like,
anti-weeb warrior?
No, she stopped being a weeb just because she wasn't watching anime. But she was
Uh-huh.
like, if you watch Demon Slayer, you're a fucking numbnut.
Does she only watch 3 Body Problems?
Is it because you're a normie and you only watch
She watched
One
JJK.
Piece and Demon Warrior? Demon Slayer?
Has she
Well-
watched Velma though?
No.
That's not an anime, bruh.
I
That's
think you
what I
should
have
get it.
over-
Is
oh.
to sit down and watch Velma,
Oh yeah.
and then she'll understand that every show is better than Velma.
I think she uses Twitter enough to understand that Velma shit.
Is anyone even? I've literally heard nothing about this season. Do people?
No one talks about this.
Do people like
season.
it?
I only know this from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then I
Yeah.
forgot about it. Then I remembered it because of you.
You, Soldier Boy, tell them.
All right, sign us out. Get us out. Get us
Yo.
out.
Hey, you know what's up? Check us out
Oppa.
on the Spotify's, on the Apple
Spotify.
Podcasts. You know, follow us on the Instagrams, the TikToks.
We're gonna see what we're watching. This
Email
week.
us
Yeah.
on unholy3unholythings.pod.
Just to say that
At-
again, free.unholy.things@gmail.com. Not unholy, free unholy things at gmail.com.
That's
Don't get
what
it
I
wrong
meant.
now, yo.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Tell us your qualms, your desires, your worries, and your prayers to Allah.
And the last 3 digits on your credit card.
And the front digits. We
And
need
your
that
name.
too. And your name, and maybe your birth date, and maybe your mother's maiden name. We
And
need
your
that
first pet's name.
first pet's name, the first school,
Or street.
your mailing address.
Yeah.
Just send us everything. You know,
Yeah. When was the
Give us a
last
copy of
time
your ID.
you went to bed with the covers off?
which cover? The bed cover?
You sleep with 2 covers?
Is the cover just the bed sheet?
Like,
What are we watching next week,
What are
Jack?
you okay.
Yeah, what are you
Because
doing?
people call you like your. Do you know whatever you?
Dude.
I don't know. What do you use a blanket?
That's a blanket there.
Oh yeah, a blanket.
That's a
Some
cover?
people say that's your covers, I guess. Because you're sleeping
Alright.
under the covers, right?
Sure. Then I use one
And
cover.
I sleep under the cover of darkness. And your
Yeah.
mom.
I use
Oh,
2.
shit, bruh. Well, what are we watching? Watching
Yeah, boss.
We are watching a great movie that I know you guys are all eager to watch.
Oh,
The
boy.
Garfield movie.
Yo!
I know nothing about it.
I've
Can we
seen
watch
reviews.
that in
It's apparently
IMAX?
like the worst. We can go watch it together if you want.
I know. I'll actually pay for this.
Baby, I don't
'Cause I need to support.
Hit us up.
Chris
Maybe we'll
Pratt.
go outside.
All right, Garfield.
And we will be watching a TV series just wrapped called The Sympathizer. And for
The
some
Symp-
context, the second episode is called Good Little Asian. But it's
Little
Robert
Asian.
Downey Jr.'s new show.
Oh,
It's apparently really good. It's about like the Vietnam War.
he's back.
That's
and he's
called
playing
Tropic
multiple
Thunder.
Well, he's doing like a thing where he's like doing multiple characters or something, and he's
Oh.
like makeup and.
Back with the black face. Hell
I
yeah.
don't think he's gonna do blackface, but he plays like a racist or some shit.
Oh, I like that.
So like you might enjoy that.
So is that the opposite then?
What? Oh, the opposite of Tropical Thunder. What?
That's in the
It's all the
episode.
great Robert Downey Jr. movies in one.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're covering next week. Catch us on the
Next
flip side.
one. Bye.
The mirror dimension.
Part
The
emoji.
yo.